Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yes, of course. So, the community issue that attracted me the most at the beginning of the semester was the parking issues that we have on campus. The parking issues that we have on campus attracted me because I am a student who lives off of campus. So, being a student that has to commute to the parking lots and has to drive and weave in and out through the rows just to find a spot for probably 20 minutes each time, it can be a little crazy. So, this issue just attracted me because the amount of money that we have to spend on parking, even though we're only allowed to park in one or two specific parking lots, is not reasonable because being a student who lives off of campus, we're only allowed to park in the T lot, and the T lot is the parking lot behind Spicy Pie. So all the way from Spicy Pie to Glen Hill or a building even farther away than Glen Hill, it's a long walk, especially in our harsh winters. Like today, for example, is 12 degrees with blowing snow, and it's not the ideal situation to be walking in.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Yes, of course. So, the call to action that me and my partners chose was about drunk driving because we had a choice to choose one of our issues, and one of my partners had done his speech on drunk driving. Drunk driving is a huge issue in America, even just in our region or state, because people don't realize how dangerous what they're doing is. They're putting themselves and every single person on the road in danger. Everyone's in danger because they're driving intoxicated and they don't realize what they are doing. Because we decided that our call to action would be three things. One is to give your keys to a friend or a trusting person that you're friends with or family with. Because if someone else has your keys, you're not going to be able to drive. Second, find a designated driver because if you're not driving, you're being safe and you're being responsible. Third, our last thing was to just go to your party with the mindset that you're not going to be that you're not going to be driving. Just go there with a mindset, even if you have your keys with you, even if you skip the first two steps. Go there with the mindset that you will not be driving and then you will not drive because even intoxicated, you had it in your head that you're not going to be driving.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
Well, my biggest strength that I would say that they would say about me is dependability. Dependability is something where you show up on time, you're responsible. You are a person that can be counted on for getting your work done on time and always being efficient. Dependability is a very strong trait, and I believe that they would say that about me because I get my work done on time, I'm always efficient, and I like to have it done even before the set deadline to make sure that everything will be ready and put together.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
The most challenging thing about working in a team is trying to get all your ideas together and to agree on one thing. We didn't have any arguments or anything, but it's just difficult sometimes because people have different opinions than you, and you might just sit there quietly and not say what you really want to say because you just want to agree with your partners and you just want to get the project like thoroughly done, so you're not going to sit there and just like tell them all your ideas that you personally think would make the project better. I mean, I would do that, but not every single time. When someone else has a good idea, I'll be like, yeah, sure, that's a good idea. But I'm not going to just say every single time all my ideas that would be maybe just the same, maybe a little better, but we all had good ideas. We worked together and we made it work.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
The most interesting thing that stuck with me is the confidence that grew in me throughout the class. I was never as confident as I am right now about speaking in front of class. The class that I got to speak in front of, it was a very nice group of students that just they listened and no one like giggled or made little side comments. It was a very good experience for my Com 110 class. It was a very fun class and I really liked it, and like I said, the confidence that grew in me, well, it was the most confident I've ever been speaking in front of a class before, and it will go with me for the rest of my life. I will hope this confidence will hopefully stick with me for the speeches that I do in higher English classes and in smaller group settings, like at work, and like at the smaller group settings that we had our speeches on. So things like that. Like the things that stuck with me are just the confidence that I grew and just being able to speak loud and clear and like the hand gestures that I'm using right now. I never used to be able to do that because I would just stand there with my hands on my sides and I would just hold my hands together. But now I'm like, it's more free as I'm speaking, and that will go with me for the rest of my life.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
Thank you so much for taking your time to speak with me today. I appreciate it very much. I will be so excited for you to get back to me, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.